Hey guys, it's your girl Wisdom. Taking a deep breath. Okay, so if you saw my last short, you know that I made ADHD impulsive. Well, that's what the world would call it. The world would call it an ADHD impulsive decision. But being that um, I definitely try to walk within the wisdom of God, and me and him are best friends. He's been telling me some stuff going on in the world, and we got to make some moves, right? Let me take deep breaths, y'all, because this is hard. This is hard. Now, as y'all, for many of you know my story, January 8th, 2019, God told me that the not near, it was here, that the world was about to take a catastrophic turn. And if you don't know how to be self-reliant and resilient and you're dependent on governmental systems, then you might not survive. So that's basically what he was telling me. Since then, what I've done is I sold my home back in South Euclid, and I moved to the Goshen. I call it the Goshen. But I moved to the farm. Y'all go back and look at the old videos. I got here, it was just land and property. It was not a farm. But I can now say it is a full-fledged farm. We got pigs. We got two pigs, about 30 chickens, four dogs. So it is a real farm. So I'm going to take that as a win that God brought to fruition what he showed me all those years ago. So long story short, I've been here now on the Goshen 3 years, okay, since March 27th, 2023. And if you watch my show, then I see the Bible unfolding before our eyes. Okay, so I know this is gonna be rough. Don't run away. But the mark of the beast then came. The two witnesses are on the scene. We are just one catastrophic. Hey, Linda. Hi. I did the video. I did the video, Linda. So we're just one catastrophic event from the climax of this story. But I'll tell you this, though I see them playing out the Bible. How do I put this? Dog, you about to get put in the house now. You know I'm doing my video. Don't start with me. Look at this cute face. Look at this cute face. Oh, she like, I don't want to be seen. Well, then stop it. So, um, how do I put this? So there's some stuff going on in the news, and it's all heartbreaking to the point where I can't watch anymore. I just can't. I can't. Hey, my love. Yeah, that was baby girl. When she comes back over, I'll show her to you. Um, but yeah, I can't sanely watch the news and have foresight. I have the gift of foresight. I am positive I can see the future. I know that sounds crazy, but it's true. Go back and watch my videos. I've predicted most of the stuff that's happened before it happened. I got another prediction for y'all, but like I said, I'm trying to stay away. By the end of this, stay with me to the end, and I'm gonna tell y'all what God showed me about Candace Owens and the whole situation. I'll do it at the end. But right now, I'm telling y'all why I don't want to do that no more. Because the truth is, it's all orchestrated. It is written. Like I asked God, I'm like, I'm watching the Bible unfold before my eyes, and like who has the playbook, God? Like are they using your playbook? And that's what God told me. He said, it is written. So everything that the Bible says will come to pass, it's gonna come to pass. But it doesn't give you sanity to watch it. It's like watching a slow punch. It's like this. This is what since January 8th, 2025. I mean 2019, life done felt like. That's what y'all know I'm telling you. Where you just literally like, come on already. So with that being said, I decided I'm gonna focus more on my farm. I'm gonna focus on homesteading. I'm gonna focus on telling you guys, get ready, get ready. Like I could tell y'all the gossipy truths of what's going on in the world, or I can give you the strategies to survive what's going on in the world. Like he giving to me too. Like no, I ain't no super smart person. He telling me to do stuff and then I go do it. Like I don't even ask questions. So a lot of times I got to learn on the fly. Like Because he said, buy a farm. Okay, I don't know how to deal with farm animals. Buy a vending machine. Okay. So, well, I'm hoping he said buy the vending machine because he basically told me that, those going through this, God's going to take care of you for a time and a half. So I've been taken care of and I'm grateful, but that time does come to an end at some point, and I want to have uh, income stream that matches my trauma. I know that sounds crazy. So that's why I impulsively bought this machine because I sat around thinking, God, what happens if they take all of our income streams? What happens if your job shut down? What happens if, I do marketing and consulting for a living. Like that's what my degree was in. Well, ChatGPT is going off. So what happens if the computers take our jobs and our, intelligent rights away? So then it'd be like I started watching this young guy. I cannot think of his name. Young black guy. He has like more of an African name, but he sounds American. Well, I started watching him and I saw him just taking out stacks and stacks of money, and I just went, you know what? If I can do it, now mind you, everybody can't do it, but if I can, this might be a way out. Like this might be like I'm not good at because of my trauma, because of what happened. I can't do a 9 to 5 job. I'm getting fired every time after the first paycheck. I'm literally it's gonna mess up. So so I then decided this right here, this just means needs knowledge, like the right contacts, the right people that know how to fix it when it breaks, the right location. Location is everything. I've been really studying what these people are saying about doing something like this. But like I said, I did a lot of it wrong. And I'll get to why. There was a reason why. Okay. So we won't even call this the officially starting a vending machine business. Because right now, this is like, how back in, I don't remember, was it home ec or something? You remember no, that was science class where they made you dissect the frog. Well, this is my dissection of the frog. Now, I hope the frog live when I'm done poking and prodding at it, but it might not survive it. So this might not be my first machine to go into a location, but I first needed to go through the education of the machine in order to turn it into income stream, right? So if you don't forget to like, share, subscribe. But if you're joining, like if you're watching now, that's what I want you to understand. I don't know what I'm doing. So don't be watching this for like somebody who knew everything. No, you about to go along on this journey with me. I'm gonna give you all the common sense that I'm doing while I'm doing it. And if there's some seasoned people out there to say, okay, wait, I get what you're doing, but do this, feel free. I want it to be interactive. Um, and I want you guys to learn alongside of me as I figure out how to work this machine, how to clean this. I'm about to clean it and all that kind of stuff. Okay. Praise God. Hola. Hola. ¿Cómo estás? That's all I know. And I can say muy bien back. That's all I know as far as I can go with that. But somebody said hola in the chat. Um, so I hope my point is getting across clearly is, praise God. God has kept us and he's been taking care of us and he's been looking out for us, but we want to be a good steward of that. And if we can see the government is collapsing, we can see that, right? If we can see that, our politics has turned into Real Housewives of Atlanta. We can see that. Like we want to know who Bubba is and what's going on. We can see the Hatfields and McCoys. Oh, don't say too loud, because see, that's for people that don't research things. The Hatfields and McCoys is playing out in front of you with Candace Owens and the Turning Point. It surely is. Everybody, go look up the history on that story, Hatfields and McCoys, because they all working there together. So I just don't even get me started there, because just know this: don't forget the stage play is genuinely a stage play. Like it really looks like, oh, what's gonna happen next? But you better believe as much money as they done spent on this plan to take down the our country, you better believe they on all sides of that performance. So long story short, that's why I'm like, I can't deal with this anymore. I'd rather speak to the people about things that could keep us safe during a time such as this. Y'all, I live really, 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 really far in the country, right? Like, honestly, I'm the only black person for about, I don't know, 20 miles, right? Real, no, 11 miles. We'll say 11 miles. I promise you, it sounds like the hood though. Like I lived in South Euclid, Ohio, and you from that time to time you hear gunshots. Well, let me tell you something. In the country, you hear gunshots a lot. So disregard those gunshots in the distance. Got my dogs all riled up. So okay, um, so that's one thing I wanted to tell y'all too is as much money as they spend on this plan to take this country down or to restart or whatever they've done, you'd be insane to think that hey, boo, boo, that she ain't in on it and he ain't in on it and all of them in on it. Y'all don't watch enough whistleblower videos and y'all could put two and two together and see that they're getting ready for their grand finale. But I want y'all like so my goal is to tell y'all focus on the things that matter. How I wish I had that much money, baby. I ain't got that much money. Um, somebody put money in the chat. I ain't got no money. But I want us to focus on how to survive this thing, stay close to God throughout it because it will bring on a sense of numbness. You get what I'm saying? Like it gets real, your heart gets numb when you see there's trolls or you see that this really is a plot to keep us distracted so that we won't uh care about our long-term stability. Because remember, the first is the 7 years of plenty. Well, we are on the brink of 7 years of famine, y'all. So I hope y'all making the right moves to secure your family through it. I'm hoping that you're all prepped up and ready for what's coming and what's and somebody just said want me to say that I was gonna say it. Let me see. Am I gonna say it? Let me think about it. Somebody want me to say that craziness. But I'm gonna say what I know about it. You don't want to know the truth about it. Y'all playing with it, but y'all don't really know the truth. So just know this. That's their signal for yeah, I ain't gonna say it, sis. That's their signal for halfway point though. That is their signal. Those numbers they've been saying together, that's their signal to let you know it's about to go down. We halfway point, and the next half is supposed to be drastic. You know what I mean? So yeah. So all right, let's stay focused and I think I've done a good job of telling y'all, look, if y'all watching the news, if y'all watching what's about to happen next, about the news, you focus on the wrong thing. You need to be focused on food, water, warmth, preparing a future for you and your family, a sustainable off-grid, not the committed to systems uh uh type of income. Okay, that's why I came up with doing this. Now, mind you, I bought this. Let's get to the machine now. I bought this machine from an awesome family. Oh my gosh, they own Barren River deer processing or meat processing. So you could take them your pig or a deer that you could killed, and they'll turn it into viable meat. You know what I mean? Like packaged up for your freezer meat. And but they were super super awesome. They had it online for 250. But then granddad or grandpa, I think they say grandpa, he said when he heard my story, he said, "Go and give it to the girl for a good price." So I was able to walk out with this machine for $100, right? And like I said, it's going to be a plus if it works enough for me to place it somewhere. That's not why I bought it. I bought it to dissect it, to learn about this machine, and to like when I get the really good one or the little more expensive one that may be the same model, but it works real good. I don't want to be tinkering with it and messing it up. You get what I'm saying? I don't want to mess up my $500 when I get it. You know what I mean? Because I'm on fixed income, which I'm trying to get away from. That's why we're doing this, working my way up off. But I don't have money to waste, right? So let's talk about the things I've learned so far. All right. I learned how to open it up. That was good. But here's another thing I learned, though I didn't do it the way they said do. They said get the location, then the machine. But that's if your machine is in totally working order, right? But I'm also a 45-year-old woman. Um, I'm gonna tell you if you're jumping out there to do something brand new and not sure what kind of help you're gonna have, I'm gonna tell you get the fork lift jack or fork jack. or something like that. Y'all get what I'm trying to say? This thing weighs about 1,000 pounds. Like honestly, I can't. You can't even push it. Like you can't even push this thing. Okay. Like if someone was to try to steal this, I feel bad for them. They were hungry. Okay. 'Cause this thing is ridiculously heavy. So that's the next thing I'm gonna buy next month is a fork jack, so that way when I do get it working or buy a different one, I'll be able to get it into the location without risking someone suing me for it falling on their toe. Yeah, forklift jack though. So they have like, yes, it's a forklift, but it's a jack. It's the kind that you go like this and jack it up, right? So I'm gonna have people helping me, but if I'm just starting off in business, last thing I want is two young boys, my sons, or somebody else to get hurt trying to help me do this. And that's a bad end to the story. So these are the kind of things I'm working out so that when I jump out there, I'm jumping out there. You get what I'm trying to say? All right, so let's open this thing up and show y'all some things. I have these towels because I'm gonna clean it, but they're wet, but they're not wet. Like I've wetted them a long about 2 hours ago and now they're close to damp. So let's open it up and see what we got on the inside and what we could do with it. Matter of fact, let's take it off the thing and let me show y'all the things I've learned. And this for a new person is doing this, let me, fumble through it with me so that you don't have to make the same mistakes. Now let's talk about this. Whenever you have electronics or something like this, don't leave it on the ground, right? Because anything can happen. The ground like could mess with the moisture will seep up into it and mess with your electrical system. So for now, until I get some pallets, I got it sitting on these boards. Okay, so that's what y'all see there. Now we're gonna open it. To open it, you just unscrew this until it comes apart, which I had it almost open. All right, now let's get that behind me. Now, this right here is the dollar acceptor. When I first got it, I did not even know how to open this. But let me show y'all what I learned. You lift. That's how you open this. Oh, let's see. Can I lift with that in my hand? Okay. So that's how you open that. Okay. Now, when the time comes, I don't know what I'm gonna do about this. I'm gonna watch some more YouTube videos and learn how to clean it and stuff because that's what I hear might be wrong with it is that it needs to be cleaned. Um, okay, so that's the bill acceptor, right? Now down here, this is the coin. So it goes through there. It either goes up as a bill or it comes to this thing and goes down in there as change. All right. So this is what I found out. How you do this? I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Let's put this on the tripod so I can um I can move stuff around while y'all see it. Thanks for staying with me. You know what I mean, guys? This is an underdog story. And I'm hoping, like, I've been numb because of so much going on. I've been really numb. I really haven't had any desire or happiness feelings because the New World Order, they messed up some stuff. They put everybody on the reset button. Who knew it was going to be mental reset? You know what I mean? So I just appreciate y'all for being there. And this gives me some excitement in my life right now. Now, I didn't know this opens. I don't want to open it too much because I don't know what that is. We're gonna find out. That looks like one of those easy connectors. So I'm guessing when the time comes, that's how you connect this to this if I have to buy a new one. Okay. Now let's talk about you may feel like how do you have the confidence to do this stuff? GPT. So Chat GPT, you buy something like this, don't get me wrong, you got to get the upgraded version of Chat, but um the truth is they'll help you find the parts, tell you how to fix it, what things to look for. You know what I mean? So it's like you got a little bit of backup, even though I don't have like a maintenance man that can help me fix this yet. I do have a consultant that I could go to get information about it. Okay, so I don't know what's going on with this. I didn't even know this open. I don't know. So, but I know this part opens. I did that before, but wait, maybe it don't. Y'all, how we open it? Man, that ain't it. How you do this? Oh, I know. Hold on, look like. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Okay, so this comes out. I'm guessing. or I broke it. One or the other. So I'm gonna clean all this off. That was like some that was like there was wasp in here or something. Then they got this button for quarters, nickels, dimes. I don't understand what that's about. I wonder how you program it. I want to be programmed for $1. I don't want to go above $1. I mean, it's an old machine, you know what I mean? So I wouldn't mind being able to give some people some pre-inflation. Okay, cool. Did I put it back in there right? I don't want falling out. No, that ain't back in there right, y'all. How to do that? Let's see. What is it? I'm guessing. I don't know. We're working on it. I still don't know. Don't know the answer. But there is moths, not moths, uh, wasp. There's wasp things in here. Ooh, ooh, I don't want to touch it. How am I gonna be a business owner? I'm like, "Ew, I don't want to touch it." Little tinker, something to do. I feel God has been so good that I'm not rich by far. I live in a trailer. I ain't got no heat in my back room. I ain't got no food in the freezer. But God is taking care of us. So I feel like a rich woman, like a rich wife, where God is basically saying, "Go ahead, work on that while I deal with the apocalypse." I pray that's the case. Um, because this is just fun, but hopefully it'll bring in some revenue one day. What is it? Ew, ew. Yes. Oh, I don't, oh, there's a wasp. That's disgusting. Okay, wait, let's do the thing again. Okay, so yeah, I gotta clean all this. What's this? That looked like it was kind of unplugged, whatever that is. I don't see what's going on with that thing there. So I'm about to clean this. Let's see. Now, mind you, I ain't got no good cleaning materials because one, I don't want to mess it up. You know what I mean? I don't want to mess it up. So I don't need to block this like this. Hold on, y'all. I need something to sit on there so that okay, just sit there. Keep it open. Sorry, I'm butting the camera. Okay, there. Now stay. Okay, so the inner door kept hitting me. Now I don't want to mess this thing up. So I got a couple things from the house. So let's see. I'm gonna bring it back to life with whatever this thing is. But I don't want to use water. So my thought was, just go in there and get that stuff out. You know what I mean? We don't want to use no water. Look at all that. Look at all that. I feel like a mama just dirty thing. But yeah, we don't want to use no water. But at the same point, I want all bugs out. I want to see uh I want to see these wires. I don't want to ooh, look at all that. Oh, y'all can't see up there. But that's okay. I can. Ooh, ooh, oh Lord. Now we're gonna get this off of here. Okay, that ain't gonna work. Yeah, yeah. Maybe I'll just end up restoring it and then it'd be so cool. Like, oh my God, you restored it. I feel like one of those situations where they say she didn't know that she couldn't, so she did. That's what's gonna happen here. God be willing and the creek don't rise. Okay, let's get it. Hold on. So y'all can really see what's going on here. I don't know what these parts and mechanisms are, but if you're a first timer starting out, this right here, the first thing you gotta do. So I may look silly, but I mean my mama always taught me that like if you expect something to work, you gotta at least make it a shiny penny, make it look good, then you can figure out the rest. Hey, I'm cleaning it with a brush. But I don't want to put no water on these parts. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that'd be smart. Come out here with some soap and water, and then next thing you know, I done wasted my $100 before I can even get started with it. You know what I mean? All right, so How we get this off of here? I got the craziest tools. I got one of those pumice stones for your feet. 'Cause I don't got nothing. I could at least got what they call that for this? Uh, where is a what tool do I need to get that off of there? I need a what would I need? I need a screwdriver. Come on, please be a screwdriver right here. There's a screwdriver right here. Sorry, y'all. But, oh, that ain't a screwdriver, but it'll work. Let's get it all cleaned up. Wouldn't it be funny if, like, one day we come back and I'm like showing y'all big wads of money like that boy? I doubt it, but but no, let me not say that. I don't doubt it. I can do it, but I do get I have agoraphobia and I do freeze. You know, like I get real bad anxiety when I go in public, like real bad, where you just want to kill yourself. You just want to run away. But don't get me wrong, I never kill myself. But you get what I'm trying to say. That feeling where you like, oh, I gotta get the heck out of here. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So this right here, if I can make this work, I ain't gotta go to no job. All I gotta do is pull up, fill up the thing, and take my butt back home. That's the plan. But I feel like I did something wrong. How does this just sits in there? That's silly. I don't feel right. I guess it does though. Okay. But yeah, I don't want to put no water on this. So we just gonna clean it up the best we can. And the parts that I see I could put water in, I got my damp towel over there for it. Uh-oh. Plus I don't want to break nothing before they help me fix it. You know what I'm saying? I'm finding somebody help me fix this thing. I don't know what I'm doing. If you know somebody help me fix it, please put it in the chat. If you in Kentucky near Metcalf, then hey, it's starting to look better already. It's starting to look better already. Okay, so I feel good about that. What's this? Does this come out? What is this? I don't know what is that? Anybody know what that is? I ain't got no clue what that is. This what happens when you watch YouTube videos and then they start doing stuff and then you be like, "Oh, I could do it too." Then you buy it. Then you buy it and then you have to be like, "Hold the heck up. I ain't no machinist. I don't know." So it be seeming smart, and then everybody say YouTube it. Ain't nobody showing you this on YouTube. Like if you ask, like if you Google in YouTube, how do you open it or how do you? They just show you how to collect your money. They don't show you how to work on the thing. Okay, so be careful of that kind of stuff. All right, let's see what's over here. Ew. Ew, 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 ew. Oh, oh God. Ew. Just cleaning it up, y'all. Getting as much stuff from away from the. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Getting as much stuff away from the electronics. Oh, I should have put on a mask as possible. And from what I hear, once you get good at this, you can make like $1,000 a month. And that's conservatively. That's just, saying I might not make no money. But shit, shoot, excuse my language. I'm a new Christian. I'm working on it, y'all. But but I don't need to make no more than about 2,000. And if I could buy one machine every month, and of course I'll make sure the other machines are a little better, or I'll get good at it. You know what I'm saying? That might happen too. I might just get good at it. What's this with that? I need another. Yes, I am cleaning it with a brush, with a paintbrush, because it's the only brush I had. If you got a lot of money, go out and buy you a real brush. But this feel like a real brush to me. Okay, let's see. What is this? Oh, that's an opening. I'm like, what's that? Okay, hold on, wait, let's get in there. Okay, now one of the things we really care about is all these wires. That is not something you want to mess up. That's a grounding wire. Look at that. Okay, so one of the videos did, but I don't know how that works. It don't look connected to nothing. What is it connected to? Uh-oh, that might be a problem. That might be a problem. But they told me that somewhere I was gonna find a grounding wire, like a wire connected to a bolt, and that was the grounding wire. So, oh well, we're gonna find out more later. But what is that? Let's open up the inside here and find out what's that connected to. Okay, I don't see no green wires coming out. That seem like it ain't connected to nothing, so it's okay. It's okay then. Now look at this. That's crazy. Now, matter of fact, let me take this off here because I want to be able to show y'all the stuff I'm learning, just in case there's somebody just as crazy as me that would be like, "Oh, I'm just gonna do it," knowing that you ain't no machinist, knowing that you don't know nothing about machines. So, but I did find a video where they troubleshoot things that might be wrong, and under this back there, I don't know if y'all can see it. Put my finger back there. So, wait, where is it? Somewhere right here, there should be a hole. There it goes. Okay, right there. They said that's a drain. Yuck. They said that's a drain, and that you know you want to make sure clean up all of this and get that as clean as possible because that's how you protect your compressor. See, their brush don't work. Let's go back to the paintbrush. So that drain back there protects the compressor from condensation. So from what I've learned, they said that you have to yeah, they said you have to like clean that out and keep it, get it clear so that way it don't back up and mess up your condensation. So that's definitely something I'm about to do. Yeah, what is this? Oh gosh. So yeah, vending machine owners, I'm gonna need y'all to do videos about how to fix these things. Let's see. You know what I mean? That would help. That would help while y'all making people want to get involved, like in the game. What's that? You. I don't know what that is. But y'all making people want to get in the game, but y'all ain't showing us how to fix these bad boys. And I get it. I get it. Want to get if you got the money, get you a good one. But what poor folk on government assistance gonna do if they want to get involved? They gonna get out here with a brush and try. That's what they gonna do. All right. So this is how it comes down in there. But let's see. That's a lot of rust. I have a Dremel, and I think I have a what they call that, the sandpaper thing. And I need a better brush. That ain't gonna do this kind of brushing just to get it up. Remember, I don't know what I'm doing. This is not one of those. She know what she's doing. She's she done did this before. No, I'm just using common sense. Don't put no water on electricity. Use a brush to agitate rust so that you can get it out best you can. It's gonna blow my mind, y'all, if I turn this thing on and it works. It's gonna be so awesome. But if not, like I said, ooh, look, something that's not good. That's not good. We got extra parts, y'all. Ooh, what is this? That's my second extra part. There's stuff in there. But that's okay. Like I said, that awesome family understood what I was trying to do, which was have something to play with and have a way to create a possible future. At least learn a lot along the way. All right, how we getting down there? I'm gonna have to get on the ground. Good Lord. Good Lord. That's that hard work. That's that hard work and diligence. Let's get on the ground. Oh, all right. Oh, I'm getting on the ground. I'm 45 years old playing games. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Okay. There we go. I'm down here playing games, y'all. Ooh, what's all this? This not looking good. What's this? I ain't touching it. I'm gonna get some help. I'm gonna get some help first. What's that? This video should be titled "What Not to Do So remember, I told y'all this is not. I have not started a vending machine business yet. I am playing with the components, learning what everything is. I just don't feel like you should start a business without having some knowledge. You know what I mean? Because that's the setup for failure. And smart people don't set themselves up for failure. They strategize and they think about. Oh, excuse my language. Sorry, guys. That's a big old bug. Y'all see that big old bug? It moved because I moved. I thought it was alive. Like it's too cold to be alive. How you get out here? Oh gosh, what is all this? What is that? So that's something we gotta learn. What's that? That's a bug. Okay. But what and what's that? Because this came off of it. What is this? What is this? Anybody got a vending machine? Anybody got a vending machine? Go ahead and tell me what this is. All this little stuff. I don't want to mess with it. I don't know what it is. I don't know how I feel about it. So let's just clean up around it so that when I find me an electrician or somebody to help me with this thing, at least it'll be clean for them. That's what. Okay, so that's what we really doing. We're cleaning it up for the electrician. That's what we really doing. Praise God. That's what we're doing. Cleaning it for the electrician. But that's what I want to. Oh God, I'm too fat for this. But yeah, guys, it's time to take control of your future here because we see. Ooh, look at that. We see some stuff going on, and I don't want us like. Remember what I told y'all about the Calvary? Like, if you watch this channel, you know I said when the disaster happens, don't trust the Calvary. Real talk. Get as self-sustaining as possible, so you don't have to trust the Calvary because they Calvary coming. Oh yeah. And I'm telling you, God said don't trust the Calvary. Uh-uh. So when it's time to get in that light, oh, this ain't even connected. What is this? Oh my God. What's that? Did I break it? No, this was in there like that. Does it connect to anything? It was just sitting there. That's weird. I don't know. Yeah, I pray we find. Hey, look, if y'all know some videos on how to learn all these parts and components, but I'm gonna find out these parts and components, and I'm gonna tell y'all as I go through them. But what the heck is this? I don't know what that is. I'm gonna put it off to the side for right now. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna ask Chat GPT to tell me the different inner workings. There was wasps all up in thing. They had a good life. They had a good life in this thing. But yeah, one thing you don't want to do is trust the Calvary. So now is the time. Actually, 6 years ago was the time to get ready for what the New World Order was doing. But now's the time too. Ain't too late. Ain't too late until the power go off. Once the power go off, then we all are stuck with our own recliners. Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't look. It moves. Look at that. I don't want to mess with that. I don't know because I bet you that's something important. I don't want to mess with that. I feel like I'm just gonna clean up around it. Okay. Now, something I do see I have to mess with, and I'm not gonna do it on camera because I'm gonna have to dive in for that. But look at that. That gotta get cleaned up. I need me some Brillo pads. Because that just gotta get cleaned up. I don't know what that is. Yeah. All right. So we get it clean, or at least dust it off. I ain't gonna even say I'm cleaning this thing. I'm saying I'm trying not to destroy it while I learn the different parts of it. So I know for sure this is. Ooh, good Lord. So I know for sure this is where, of course, they fall down in here, then they go through there, and that's how you get your pop. Okay. So let's get up again. Hold up, y'all. I gotta put you down for a second so I can get up. Oh Lord. Okay. Now let's get this up here. Let's see. I probably should have started. See, I should have started at the top because now I'm pushing this back down on it. Now I see one. Where was it? There's a pop in here that looked like it's stuck. Where is it? I saw a pop in there that looked like it's stuck. Maybe it came out. But yeah, there was a pop in there. I saw it. There you go. There you go. Okay. What else up there? Okay, that's it. That's all up there. Hey, I got a pop. Okay. We got it cleaned out. All the wax out. It's ready for, I know it's gonna be ready for the what they call it, the electrician. What is this? I don't know what any of it is. Is that about lights? Temperature adjuster. Oh, that's this. Okay, I see it right there. Temperature adjuster outside the range clockwise for colder, counterclockwise. No, clockwise for colder, counterclockwise for warmer. This will change the cutout temperature only. The cut-in temperature remains constant. Okay. The control is factory set for an altitude of 500 feet. For higher altitudes, adjust the inside range screws to prevent freeze up of the product. Adjust inside range screws. Okay, so we're gonna learn that. That's next. That's next. I feel good about this. I did not feel good about putting no water on this. You know, Chat GTP told me to come out here, get some soap and some water. You can't, that's one thing too. You can't trust Chat GTP or like that. I mean, it working all, but that's the only difference between Chat GTP and other computers is that it can lie. You know what I mean? So whenever you're using Chat GTP or GPT, make sure you follow up on everything they said because it can lie. That's the only difference between our artificial intelligence and the regular computers that do their job. You know what I mean? Is that the artificial intelligence can lie if it wants to. So always double check them. But let's put this back. Wait, wait a minute. Hold on. All right, I think I'm pretty much done. I just wanted to clean it up so that way, like I just bought it, I don't want it to be $100 investment that I do nothing with. You know what I mean? Like I bought it. That just break my heart if I bought it and then did nothing with it. You know what I mean? Just left it in the thing, left it in the shed. That would be stupid. So I'm gonna try to work on it every day and see. And I'm gonna hire a electrician to help me put a new cord on it. Let me close it. And I see now I got to get something to clean this. I'm gonna need water to clean that part, but other than that, I'm not touching nothing else with water. The things we want to know is what's this, right? We don't know what that is. We got to find out what that is. We got to clean this part with water. I see this grounding cord. I want to make sure that it is okay. You know what I mean? Because once I ain't got nothing on the other side, it's just sitting there. Like, what's up with that? Um, but it's been basically cleaned up for the electrician and enough for the video, you know. I don't know. Okay, did it enough. So whew, thanks y'all for being my like accountability buddy because I ain't want to do this, but at the same point it's necessary. So that's why I also want to do this video is to tell you if you're like me and you're going numb from all the stuff that's going on in the world and you start not to believe in systems. Sit down, you and God, and pray and ask God to give you a way to be sustainable. Like He's just waiting on us to pray and ask for help. And I'm living proof. Like that's every day I walk my life asking for help. Like I keep it real with them. Like God help. I don't know. I need your help. I'm not doing all right. So pray for a way for you and your family to be sustainable. Like if you clean, then this the friend is your friend, right? Get you some flyers made up and let the people know that you're gonna clean their house. You do hair, yeah. Put your flyers out. Let them know you do hair. I do locks. You get what I'm saying? What else? Think it's time to think strategically about your sustainability for the next 7 years. Honestly, I pray it ain't that long, but so far everything the Bible has said, even it theoretically or poetically, has come true. You know what I mean? Like about how to. A lot of people don't like when I say it, but it is, y'all. Y'all gotta come to the understanding that it was. But the mark of the beast. They said it was only gonna be here 42 months, and it was. It's gone. They done said it was unlawful to make all these people take it. They was killing people, and y'all know what I'm talking about. I don't want to go there, but I'm just saying everything the Bible has said has played out physically, literally, or poetically, or theoretically. It has played out. So, with that being said, think of ways for you to be of service to your micro economy. Okay, what is a micro economy? A micro economy is your neighbors, the people within your town, within your city, your small city. You know what I mean, or your few blocks. Figure out how to do economics. That is being providing a product or service that is geared not towards the masses. Think about what the people around you need. You know what I mean? Like if you know how to change oils, like do be an oil changer, they don't gotta go to that 5 minute lube, pull up on them and change their oil. Charge them $30 and keep it moving. Washing cars. Pull up on them, wash that car and keep it moving. What else could you be doing? Um you get where I'm going with this, whatever it is that you're good at and that you could do uh for your local economy, uh that as a entrepreneurial streams of income situation, now's the time to do that. You know what I mean? I have like 30 walnut trees here on the property. You better believe I'm making walnut exfoliation shell soap. You get what I'm saying? You better believe that I'm making tinctures, black walnut tincture, and I'm selling black walnut powder. You get what I'm trying to say? So to sit back, take a look at what you got, right? If you don't have to do a business, don't do a business. Prep your butt off. Let's say you got the money. Well, it's time to prep. Real talk. You need food, water, and warmth, right? And ways to survive without electricity, right? Because you may not be able to just go out and get a generator. But I prayed for one, and look, God gave me one. You know what I'm saying? So I want to tell you that. Pray for one. I got one. You get what I'm saying? I didn't go out and buy that brand new. No, no, no. A neighbor had an extra one, and it was just sitting there. And then they said, "Oh, give me $100." And next thing I know, I had a big old generator. You get what I'm saying? So, uh, think of ways to either get electricity or survive without it. Um, what else do I want to tell y'all? Honestly, here let's talk about Candace Owens real quick. You see, I'm not trying to make no money off of her. That's why I ain't put her name in my video, nothing like that. No, no, no. Because you see everybody trying to make money off of what's going on over there. But I know it's the Hatfield and McCoys. Let's talk about the Hatfield and McCoys. That was historically the most sensationalized news story that almost started a civil war between Kentucky and West Virginia. Yeah, I hear you, puppy. Real talk. So, with that being said, I know what I'm looking at. And that right there is meant, it's going to end badly. Just put it this way, it's going to end badly. Y'all going to be surprised. put it. Oh, okay. I'm gonna reference this to give y'all a little. I just want to give y'all a little bit of what God showed me. What's that boy name? Luigi. Y'all know what I'm talking about. He was a precursor, a pre-programming for what's about to happen over there. That's what God showed me. He showed me clear as day that Luigi is a pre-programming. So I ain't say he did nothing in regards to the Candace and Kirk and them thing. No, no, no. I'm saying he's a pre-programming. Who over there super beautiful, got a reason to be pissed, and about to lose out on a lot of stuff. If she so-called killed somebody else, another she, y'all know who I'm trying to talk about. Y'all feel what I'm saying? He said I'm back. Well, I'm just finishing it off. I told Linda said I'm back. What did I miss? I'm just finishing it off, telling them that it is obvious what they're doing, and that Luigi seems to be a programming for what how that story's gonna end, you know. And watch I Pet Goat 2 again, but look at it from the concept as the little girl with the apple picture that's Kurt girl, real talk. And look at the yellow around her. And then look at the Phoenix. They going to Arizona for this thing. Oh, don't even get me started. And the fact that the government, like, there's a credible threat from an international government and they're not helping that the girl, that it just lets you know it's all fake. That's really where I'm going to is y'all. They are looking forward to do their grand vow. Here's another one. I gotta say this. I gotta say this. Let me show y'all what else God showed me. Ariana Grande and Symphony Evo. Yeah, that's a pre-programming for Candace and uh Chuck as well. And guess what? How did they end the next movie? So they came out during the first movie. Now the next movie come. Oh, they done took all my viewers away. Linda, you still there? I know my girl Linda gotta still be there because they ain't want me to tell y'all. 'Cause that's proof that they playing y'all. Real talk. But now this one called Wicked for Good. Don't that sound like Luigi? Come on, y'all. Don't look at them. Don't look at them. That's what I'm trying to say. Girl, it snatched all my viewers. It's good to know you still there. It literally, I'm about to screenshot this so you can see when I call you later. It says I have no viewers. But so it's good to know you there, sis. But yeah, that movie Wicked for Good, the way Cynthia acts towards Ariana, like, oh, don't touch her. Like, oh, don't hurt my baby. Yeah, don't that match C and them other two over there? So I'm just saying, y'all. I only reason why I told y'all that was so you can understand this is a stage play, and they've been calling the plays before they run them. So they'll do something in the news, call the play, and then they'll run the play. You get what I'm trying to say? So I want y'all to don't be fooled. Don't be fooled. Focus on what matters. Focus on your family. Focus on food, water, and warmth. Focus on sustainability. If you're on social services or social security uh, or living by donation, whatever the case may be, you still have a duty to try to figure out a way to add and give in, to be a good steward and honor that. You get what I'm saying? And be able to become self-sustaining, because there's gonna come a time when the people that's sustaining you ain't gonna be able to sustain you no more. You're gonna have to be self-sustaining, and that time is coming real fast. Of course, like somebody in my comments tried to get me to say that crazy number. What they don't realize on the God level, I don't know about on the devil level. I don't know what they say it is, but I'm telling you, when I asked God what that meant, He said six down, seven to go. That's what He told me. Six down, seven to go. So with that be, that's what He told me. So with that being said, the time of plenty is done, and you need to do everything in your power to prepare for the time of famine, the 7 years of famine. Yeah, and that's gonna be rough, real talk. So you need to do everything in your power to become self-sustaining and contributive. Now, mind you, might not be able to be self-sustaining, but you can contribute. You barters. That's how barter systems are created. is by saying, "Oh, I can't get my brakes fixed, but I can clean the house. You know how to fix brakes? Okay, you fix my brakes and I'll clean your house." You get what I'm trying to say? That's how we're gonna have to think, because they're banking on the fact that they think we're dumb. They do. They think we're dumb, and they're banking on their little stage play, that their stage play can what they call it, distract us, and so to catch us off guard so that we'll do the dirty work for them. But instead, y'all, let's do that Grinch that stole Christmas type of thing. You know, the Don D Forest, and that we look out for each other and we barter amongst our micro economy, that we circulate our money amongst ourselves for the things that we need. Let's do that in order to survive this. But I'm telling you, as long as y'all watching that TV, y'all about to see the two witnesses. God showed me. God showed me one down, one to go. I know y'all don't want to believe it. Who thought they would be the two witnesses? But they are, just like JFK and Martin Luther King was, just like Rick and Michonne. Don't they? One black, one white. You see it. They've been pre-programming us for this moment for a long time right now. Real talk. And I pray I'm opening y'all eyes so that y'all don't run down these rabbit holes with these demons that's doing a performance to distract you from the Sabbath. Let's talk about that. I'm gonna have to come live and read y'all about the Sabbath. Okay. The reason why God said we gotta know when the Sabbath was, because this is a cyclical event. The disaster that's coming to the earth is cyclical. And if you know when the Sabbath are, you'll know the signs and the seasons, and you'll be ready for the whole process. But they stole the Sabbath from us to where we don't know when it is, but God said there'll be signs in the earth and the heavens, and we can see it's coming. You get what I'm trying to say? So know this, God said during the Sabbath, nobody can work. So your best bet is to prep and prepare food, water, warmth. Look, you can see my water stacked right behind me. Real talk. You can see it. I got water bottles stacked every which way you could think of. Because water ain't just for drinking. You need water for cleaning. I went like I'm poor, so I went with no electricity before, and I'm telling you, when you ain't got no electricity, you ain't got no clean water. So you ain't got no clean house. You get what I'm saying? And not having a clean house with already the stress of no water, no electricity, and all that kind of stuff, that right there can drive you crazy. So I don't care what you got to put water in. It, put it in like I said, I got little you see them all the way, hold on, wait, all across there, all across there. I put mine in pop bottles, the 2 liter bottles. What's going on over there? But is it to drink? I hope not. But in the case of if something bad going, yeah, it's to drink, it's to clean, it's to you need it for your sanity. You know what I mean? So I just pray that by me blowing the whistle on the logic of all this, that it will make you guys focus on the what's real within the Candace and Kirk situation. What's real is the fact that they've been pre-programming us. They've been preparing us for this. I mean, as far back as you can remember, here we go. We'll even go as far back as Megan and uh Megan and Harry. Come on, they've been preparing us. I've been black my whole life, and I ain't never seen this many white men love black women. My whole life. Like, no, the black guys always got the white girls. We ain't getting no white guys. Real talk, we ain't this new. This a new thing going on in the world. So, or better yet, let's go back further. George and Charlotte. This is a cyclical event, and this is somehow the way they end it is one black, one white. The black is a black lady and a white man, and they usually become the the distractionary point. You know what I mean? Like the thing they want y'all to look at. I don't know, but I'm letting y'all know don't do it. You got bigger fish to fry. You need to get you an EMP shield. Yeah, y'all. Most of y'all became my viewers because of Marv. Oh, I wish I had the money to buy me an EMP shield. Real talk, do it because it's coming. It's coming. Here, let's just think of it this way. You want to know how for certain the EMP coming? I'm about to show y'all. Ain't they talking about 3-eye atlas? And every time they get a chance, they tell us about a new comet. Then they tell us about dark, right? Remember that the nuclear bomb that they rammed into, I think it was on 9/26/2022. They rammed a nuclear bomb into Didymus or whatever. That's what they say they did, whatever. But you get what I'm trying to say. Let's say something did come. How they gonna stop it? They gonna shoot up in the air. And what is the EMP? A nuclear bomb up in the air. Come on now. So it's coming. So, but that's why the Bible says, write the vision down, make it plain, because it will surely come to pass. Y'all, it's coming. And I want y'all to, I pray by watching me try something new, you'll be inspired to focus on what really matters. When I first started this channel, I was sounding the alarm for God. Most people didn't listen, most, but the ones that did still rock with me. And the ones that didn't, now they curious, like, what's up? How she know that? You know what I mean? Because I've been listening. I've been listening to the Lord. Real talk. I'm sitting with him. So, uh, so I'm saying that to say, if you've been watching, if you know, like you've been paying attention, you know a lot of people ain't listening, and you know a lot of some people did. Uh, I want to walk away from sounding the alarm. I want to, because I did that. We did that. If you don't know something going on by now, then you in on it too. If you don't know something going on by now, you in on it. And I ain't got nothing to say to you. Real talk. So we already know. So if you know something going on, then you know. But in knowing, focus on what you can fix. Focus on what you can repair. Realize they're trying to distract you from following the voice of God to safety. You know what I mean? Everybody waiting on God to magically, first off, my God don't do magic. So everybody waiting on God to magically rapture them. Yes, I'm making people mad too. They waiting on God to magically rapture them, but it don't say that nowhere in the Bible. Who get raptured in the Bible? If you're a Bible reader, the Bible readers, go ahead and put it in the comments. Who get raptured in our beloved Bible? Those that are wicked for good. That's what the Bible says, that he removes the wicked from the earth. They don't say nothing about removing the good people from earth. They don't say nothing about it. Real talk. It say it's gonna get rid. It does say some people gonna get taken, but over and over again it says it's the bad people. The meek shall inherit the earth. Ain't that what the Bible say? So if the meek ain't getting raptured, what makes you think you are? I'm waiting. Amen. Amen. If the weak, the meek ain't getting raptured because they inherit the earth, what makes you think you are? Real talk. So I pray you study your Bible and find out the real thing. Because remember, it is written. Now, mind you, the stage play has been written, but God shall not be mocked. Every word of that grimoire will come true because it is written. Real talk, it's all gonna come true. But the question is, are you gonna be side swiped by it? Yeah, tell them, baby girl, hold on, baby girl, tell them to read their Bible. Tell them that mama said read the Bible. Read your Bible because there's a playbook. Revelations chapter 11 is happening with the real McCoys, the Hatfield and McCoys. That's Revelations 11. Okay. Revelations 12, I believe I'm doing Revelations 12 right now. I think that's my little sideshow. Real talk. Then there's Revelation 13. Y'all know that's that last trumpet. You watching it? Wars, rumors of wars. All kinds of stuff. So you know what it is. So that's all in the Bible, though. Stop listening to people around you. Go pick up that Bible, read it. Just I don't care if you read. I used to say read the King James only. Don't get me wrong. I feel like if you a seasoned Christian, you should be reading the King James only and other one. You can read the other ones, but let the final say be the King James because that's the grimoire. But if you ain't a seasoned then I'm gonna tell you, I don't care which Bible you pick it up, because God will not be mocked. Pick up the Bible, define those words, compare the two, and find out what God's trying to tell you and your family and how He's trying to keep y'all safe. But if y'all keep looking at everybody else and focused on your job and your boyfriend and your all these things, I told y'all a catastrophe is coming. No, like the kind where the sky opens up and it rolls back like a scroll. Now, now let's think about that. That's what the Bible says. Think about it real quick. The sky rolls back like a scroll. Wouldn't oxygen be sucked out the earth? Real talk. Wouldn't I don't know. You get what I'm trying to say. Like, wouldn't a whole bunch of bad, now mind you, I don't know. I know my God. I know my God. He always said there was gonna be a remnant. So for anybody that's saying we all gonna die, that's a lie. That ain't what my Bible say. My Bible say that there is gonna be a remnant. Real talk. And do you want to be in that number? Well, then you better read that Bible. Real talk. I want to be, oh, when the saints go marching in. That's me. Oh, when the saints go marching in. I want to be in that number. So I'm doing what it takes. Real talk. Water, check. Food, check. Y'all. Remember I told you I ain't really got no food in my freezer? Y'all, it's time to kill a chicken. I had to, I'm from the city, and I don't know why I thought I had the chicken for eggs. I don't know. I never really thought it was gonna come down to killing the food, killing the meat to eat. I don't know. I just never really pictured it happening, but we there. So me and my son gonna have to go out there and kill four of them chickens and put them in the freezer because I can't eat them fresh. I refuse. We gonna blood them. We gonna drain them. And then they gonna have to sit in that freezer. But that's me thinking ahead of time. Like I got a little money to buy some food today, but I might not have a little money to buy some food tomorrow. So we got to kill them today, kill the chickens today, put them in the freezer for tomorrow or the next week or the next month. You feel what I'm saying? So, but never thought it was gonna, but it's gonna come to that. But it's here. No, it's here. No, I ain't got no food in the freezer. Thanksgiving killed me. I ain't got it. And then let me know right then. I can't keep up, but I do got chickens. I can't keep up with the world and be out here at Walmart every day. But I do got chickens. And so if I got chickens, that means I got mayo, and it means I got eggs, and it means I got chicken. Real talk. So I'm saying you got to prepare yourself for that. That's something you got to prepare for. That's where we at. Real talk. And I remember back when we first started this channel, we used to think about the days ahead. Like it felt so far. It felt so like what we gonna do when they're doing blockades. I remember me and Miss Faith we used to talk about that. That was gonna be our signal when they're blocking off the streets and remember when like what are we gonna do then? Man, they not only they blocking off streets, they going up in people's houses all across this doggone great nation. Literally putting American citizens in jail. Yeah, please, thank you. Let her come in. Thank you. Putting American citizens in jail on some, and y'all know who did that. Remember what I said? All of them in on it. I bet not hear another person tell me that Obama is the anti. They all in on it. If y'all, if you watching somebody that's still yelling at Obama the Antichrist stuff, you better tell them that the Bible says that the Antichrist is made up of, I think it's 7 nations, 10 nations. Go read Revelation 13. There's a whole country of people coming that is the Antichrist. Go read it. Revelation 13 literally says it's like 7 heads, 10 horns, and each one represents a nation and a country and a town and a realm. So if y'all still sitting here trying to watch, or if y'all still trying to say Michelle Obama, a man, no, it look like Jean Michel Macron is a man. Come on now. If y'all still if y'all still don't see that every last one of them is in on it, then this ain't the channel for you. Go ahead. We'll wait. Us smart folk will sit here together. But you go ahead and this ain't for you. This ain't for you. This conversation ain't for you. But if you can see If you got eyes to see and ears to hear, then you know the only thing you need to be focused on is this big disaster that's coming. Now, I'm diligently studying my Bible to understand. It looks like some type of crust displacement. I've told y'all that for years. Back when they told us that the earth stopped spinning and went the other way, what was that in 2022? Real talk, they said it went the other way. Ever since then, I've been telling y'all that crustal displacement is coming. The ground is heating up. Y'all think them fires out there is coming from direct energy weapons? No, the ground heating up. Real talk. So I'm just saying, focus on the disaster. Study your Bible. Ask God to protect, support you and your family. And I just want to say, God bless y'all. I'm here for this journey. This is going to be our side fun journey. I pray that you guys will just come with me. Come do it with me, like watch me do it and cheer me on in the comments and say, you know, because here we go. Here's where I'm thinking about uh uh putting my machines when I get them. Every month I'm gonna get a new machine, right? But I've been thinking about it like I don't want to put it where everybody else put their machine. Well, I guess people do put their machines. I want to put it at homeless shelters. I know y'all like, wait, homeless don't got no money. That's the reason why I'm gonna make it this cheap. I'm gonna literally just try to make a quarter off of every can or enough to redo it. You know what I mean? Off of every can. Real talk. Until it get big enough to go put it in, get the AI one that people could open up but while I got this one, why not bless the community? Is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking I want to see some pre-inflation prices. And if I could find a way to fill this bad boy up where it pops 50 cents, I'ma do it. Real talk. They gonna be like, man, that they changed. Like, I'm gonna change it from 50 cent. One day it's gonna have a sign on say 50 cent. Well, couldn't get no discounts, so now it's $1 again. But I ain't gonna go to $2 and $1.50 like everybody else. No, because I want to help. I want to take it to the rehabilitation center, addiction recovery center, homeless shelter. I want to take it there. You know what I mean? That would give me value in it. Now, mind you, am I doing it like the vending machine people say do? Probably not. I don't know. I just want it to mean something. At this point, I mean, God bless us with a farm. Yes, I'm broke. I drive a car that has 400,000 miles on it. But money ain't never been my goal. Making a difference has always been my goal, and I want to make a difference, and I want to be a part of helping in any way I can. So that's where we're going to go with this. And what a journey. Y'all come along with me. You know what I mean? Let's do it. Let's see if it's possible. When it's time for me to go get my first location, I'm gonna take y'all with me. Yep. I'm gonna make a whole thing of it like, hello, hold on, I gotta put my camera down. My name is, and I'm and this is, and all right. I'm gonna do the whole thing with y'all. Hope y'all be there. Stay tuned. You know what I mean? This is what it looks like for somebody to pull themselves up from their bootstraps. Real talk. And I'm scared. I don't want to do it. I'm lightweight lazy. Lightweight. ChatGPT told me to stop calling myself lazy. He said lazy people don't try. You keep trying, so you're really just traumatized. Okay. But I don't want to do it. I wish I could feel safe sitting but that ain't good for it's not good for a human to just sit around and do nothing. It's not good. You can try it all day long, but if you got ambition and God in your heart, you can't do it. I trust me, I tried. I tried real hard. And all that happens is my back hurt because I was tired of laying in that bed. Real talk. It's time to get up and try. So let's get up and try together. Real talk. Let's get up and try together. I'm here. Hey, partners in the struggle. See, that's another thing. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go. But they tried to kill all the poor people. That's what this is about. Like, they want, if you are on social services or if you are in the projects or living in a trailer or whatever the case may be, they're expecting you to be the first to die. I'm gonna tell you right now, if you of God. Make a community with other of God people, not with the ones that you see lying every day and doing all kinds of bad stuff. And you know what I mean? No, no, no. You now's your time to go. That person's honorable. Okay, got this. I'm paying attention. All right, another honor because it don't black and white don't matter. No, 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 no. You better look for the wheats and tares. That's something different. That's is. Do you have an honor for good? Are you afraid of God? Would you hurt Him and for the benefit of self? Well, then I don't want to kick it with you. I'm sorry. I love you. I don't care that you're my cousin. I don't care that you're my friend. I don't care that we grew up together. I don't care. Real talk. God coming back and he kicking butt. I don't want to go with you. It's time to do that. There we go. So let's say you ain't got no money and you God really did set you up where you really can enjoy every day of your life and really can just chill and you okay being broke. And that's fine. I'm okay being broke. I'm just protecting for the future, because we don't know if in 7 years I might get a good year, two out of having my vending machines while things falling around us. You get what I'm saying? But if you okay, then you okay. Praise God. Study your Bible, give back to your community, collect covers and heaters and focus on the catastrophe to come. Focus on that and get ready to not accept the help of the Calvary. I said it. I'm not. I don't know what you gonna do, but I ain't accepting no help from no Calvary. Flat out, no. Only way I'm accepting help is if it come disguised as HB maybe. If it comes disguised as my neighbor, and then he better hand it to me. I don't want once those lights go off, I'm boarding up my trailer. They're gonna have to smoke me out. I ain't coming out. That's why I gotta go above you. Because I'm already prepared. I'm boarding it all up when the EMP happens. But before then, keep trying, because they really did expect you to lose. Don't. You don't have to. You got to be scrappy. You got to have a different mind or like the mindset of community and Madam C.J. Walker. Okay, let's talk about Madam C.J. Walker. That's who wins in times like this. Madam C.J. Walker was a lady who had like some hair product that she created, right? Well, she was selling it, but it was going slow. It was going slow. Real talk. Like, I'm not gonna survive my family on this. So what she do? She hired her girls and said, I'll give you certain amount for everyone you sell. She basically made an MLM before MLMs was an MLM. Okay. So she basically got all her friends together, her micro community, right? And then they started selling the hair stuff to, all the people, all their friends. And then the same thing, friends and friends and friends. And then Madam C.J. Walker, during the Great Depression, became the richest woman in first black millionaire. Real talk. Did she have some degree? Did she have anything other than what you got? She had resilience. She had scrappiness. She knew leveraged her microeconomy. That's what she did. She didn't stay watching TV and watching the Candace and Kirk drama and she didn't do that. No, no, no. She said, look, things bad, y'all. We all can make a little bit of bread. Let's get it together. And that's what I'm expecting to come from uh, 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 poor communities. That's what I was looking for. There was another word, but poor communities. Real talk, because they are. They set this up for you to fall first. Don't give them the satisfaction. Don't do it. Nope. Instead, focus on the disaster. Focus on uh uh being prepared for it. Don't focus on the disaster. You know what I'm saying? But focus on being prepared for it. God will do the rest. If you hear God telling you to move, well, you got a short period of time. You better go. Real talk. If you hear God telling you to get rid of as many bills as you possibly can, you better not get no more bills. He told you get rid of them. Hard head makes a come on now. You know what your mama used to say? I know my mama say, hard head makes a soft what? Mm. So if God telling you to move, you better move. If God telling you get rid of turn off the internet, I ain't got no internet. I pay a phone bill. Real talk, I ain't got no internet. If God tell you to get rid of that car, y'all remember my car? I had that beautiful Dodge Challenger. It was so beautiful. It was. I was rolling, see me rolling. But now. I got a 400,000. You got 400,000 miles on it, my little baby. Real talk. But you know what I'm saying? Like if he tell you to downsize, but I can tell you this. I listened to God. Before I got here, I was $200,000 in debt. I got here, I'm debt free. Still got bad credit though, because I really think they be just doing that. I really do. I feel like, how can I have no debt, paid off everything, and y'all still giving me a bad credit score? Because they trying to keep us down. Real talk, ain't nobody stupid. But here we go. So that's okay. I'm a little engine that could. I bought one machine, cleaned it, one machine. Then I'ma buy a jack. Hey, one machine cleaned it, cleaned it. And then I'ma buy another one. Hey, then I'ma look. Oh, then I'ma learn how to be a I gotta hey, y'all know how to do like if anybody got um links for a good couponing lesson. Like y'all got a favorite couponer y'all watch? Please put it in the comments. Please, 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 please. I want to learn how to be a couponer because let's do it unconventionally, man. Let's do it unconventionally, man. I'm telling you, I'm about to get good at this. I'm gonna find a way to stock that bad boy for free. Where them couponers at? I need your help. Teach me how to coupon. We're gonna fill it up. Oh, and to address one of the people said that I should get rid of the RC can, because it'll make people walk away from your machine. And I agree, but I can't afford that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get a really big poster board. It's just ghetto. Just good. No, this ghetto. I agree with that. But I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I don't care. I'm gonna do it anyways. That's hard head, make it soft. What? So I can't afford this. I can't afford the new wrapping. Okay, I just can't afford it right now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get me a big poster board, and I'm gonna write on there $1 bottles. I just took all the business from all of the machines wherever I go. I'm gonna find a way. Now they got overhead. They can't afford to put $1 bottles in there. Well, I ain't got no mortgage. I can put $1 bottle in there and be just fine. Especially when I learn how to coupon. I don't know how, but I'm gonna find out how to coupon flat out. And then my son get discounts. I'm gonna get the other son to go work at Walmart somewhere. We're gonna get discounts all around the city. We're gonna leverage our micro economy. You get it? You get it? We're gonna leverage it all and without having to get credit. We ain't gotta get no credit. We just gonna do one at a time, just like we play Monopoly, one at a time. Yeah, other people are doing it and they probably gonna take all the spots or whatever. Who cares? Hit the little engine that could. Come on, go with me, y'all. Chug a little, chug a little. Hey, one time in a book. Hey, hey. That's how they're gonna get through this. You get what I'm saying? So also, if anybody is sees this video, because sometimes people here in the community will look at me and be like, "Hey, your wisdom." So if anybody in the community know we can get a fork jack or is giving away a fork jack, I would love a blessing. Like that would be a blessing. Like real talk. So if you know somebody giving away that, or you selling one for like $75 or something like that, holla at your girl, because it's important. I need one. That thing 800 pounds. And ain't nobody trying to get hurt, and I ain't trying to get sued by nobody. All right, what you say, my love? You said, can you change the facing on the machine? You can, but I can't. I can't afford it. I can't afford it. So I'm actually thinking, I mean, I might be able to afford it. I gotta look into it a little bit deeper, but I'm also thinking a little bit like a little creative with it. Like, 'cause it ain't nothing but some plastic. You can rip that. I can rip that off. I was thinking about y'all know, you go to, I think it's not Dollar Tree, Dollar General. You know they got that silver wallpaper. I was thinking about silver wallpaper in it, like cleaning all that off and just putting silver wallpaper on the outside, like real good. Like ain't nobody talking about ghetto life with that. I'm gonna take my time and do all the stuff to just make the whole outside silver. This part, you know what I mean? That's the plan. But in the meantime, I'm gonna just put a poster board. Like if I clean this bad boy up and I put a new plug on it, and I find out it worked. Yeah, I'm gonna place it, and then I'm gonna just put a big old neon green a poster board that says dollar pops. I'm gonna cover up the RC with a big neon poster board that say dollar pops, dollar bottles. You know what I mean? Because we coming in low. We'll raise the price later. Right now, we just want to get in the market. You know what I mean? So that, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm using my common sense and I'm thinking about helping people in the process. So that's where I'm going and praying that God ordain it. Praying that God be like, you know what? That poor baby, they are in a rehabilitation, addiction rehabilitation center, and they want some pop and all the pop machines, $1.50, $2. Go ahead, you can get one in there for $1, and it's a good pop. There's somebody there that might need it. So that's my prayer. That's my prayer. We don't know, but yeah, that's my plan with that. Is I'm gonna look into redoing it into a Coke or something, but me being me, I want to do it maybe silver or gold wallpaper on the outside, make it look real, real nice, and like skim it down real, real good. You know what I mean? Maybe even put Wise Supplies on the top. Y'all know my name, Wisdom. Put Wise Supplies vending. Dollar pop with the big dollar pop. So hopefully it'll work out. If not, just like with this farm. When I first bought this farm, real quick, when I first bought this farm, everybody was like, what are you doing? You crazy. Like you from the hood. I ain't never touched a chicken. I ain't never been on anybody. I've never stepped foot on anyone's farm ever a day in my life. You know what I mean? And everybody was looking at me like, "Ugh, what are you doing? You're crazy. Like, buy something in the city. What are you doing? And I felt God saying I had to do it. I just had to do what he said do. And it worked. So I can say this, even if I fail tomorrow with this farm, it was farm. Oh, it was not just property that I bought. No, no, no. You can't tell me that when I got to get up at 6, 7 a.m. to with 2 buckets feeding pigs and chickens. No, your girl created a farm. The farm was the thing. Okay. And so even in the future, if I'm on something else and I remember the time on the farm. I can say that because it really did become farm. So here's the goal. Hopefully, this will become something too. Like right now, it's just a dissection. Like I'm just gonna dissect it and learn and teach myself how to be a machinist. Because don't buy one of these if you ain't ready to teach yourself to be a machinist. Real talk. No, because think about it. I place this tomorrow, 800 pounds, and it don't work, and it don't work. That means I gotta remove it again at 800 pounds. That means I gotta hire people to come out and fix it, and I ain't got no money, and it's the only machine I got. And so it ain't like the money done went into it to get the money out to pay it to somebody else. Nah, 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 nah. I'm gonna teach myself how to dissect this thing and put it back together. And then I'm gonna get another one. And guess what? If this one don't work, I got parts. That new one can go over there now. I'm gonna give me a good $500 one at some point. You should a good one is like a couple thousand, but you get what I'm saying. One that we know working and is not this heavy. Okay, I'm gonna get one from Facebook Marketplace that we know works, and it's like 5, 6, $700. I don't know. Eventually, okay. But now I got this one, and then this one could be parts for that one if need be. I don't know, but it's important to strategize your future. It's important to, even if you don't make a move, sit and think through it. Like, okay, I'm really good at this, or I really don't want to go punch a 9 to 5 clock, or I have a extreme anxiety. I know I'm gonna get fired if I do that. So what can I do that it matches with my mind and trauma? Think and then work it out and then get all the pieces. And that's why I didn't do, okay, last one. That's why I didn't do what they said do. They said get the location, then the thing. Well, I'm telling y'all, when you poor and you don't even know how you gonna fix it if it breaks, it's better to educate yourself while doing. Don't get me wrong, I did. I got it. I cleaned it out. Now I'm about to call the electrician, and I'm gonna network with my neighbors and stuff. They probably somebody a electrician. Come on, let's network. I'll pay you. Come on, let's teach me. But I ain't paying nobody to don't teach me what they do. I'm videotaping it. Real talk. I ain't hiring nobody that don't teach me what they do. I'm gonna sit with you. They gonna be mad at me. They working. I'm over their head like, what's that? Okay, what you do? What's the name of that? What's the name of that tool? Okay, what's that? Oh, okay, you use a drill there. Oh, okay. Well, what's that? All right. I saw you here. I'm gonna have my camera like this. Oh, okay, okay. I see what you did. Well, it works. Thanks. So don't get into this business if you're not gonna be scrappy about making sure you understand machinery. Real talk. I'm telling you, because I bought this thing, brought it home, opened it up, and went, oh my God, I am not a mechanic. What did I just do? And then I had to put it in my mind. I'm a competent, smart, logical, strong young lady, old lady, whatever you call me. I can figure it out. I'm gonna make it my business to figure it out. Cause that's one thing you don't wanna buy the best equipment and then don't know what you're doing with it. Real talk. That means you just gonna get taken advantage of by people that do. So you better learn it too yourself. Real talk. All right. So I put my heart down. Like I said, I'm gonna try to do more shorts. I'm gonna get more into shorts than live. I'm gonna focus on homesteading and prepping, and I'm gonna talk about what matters. And I'm gonna also try to encourage all of you to look. I feel like don't look up. Y'all remember on Don't Look Up where they were like, don't look up, and then there was another side that was like, look up, just look up. I'm gonna tell y'all, turn the TV off. Forget them people. You better focus on getting to know your neighbors. You better focus on getting your stuff together. That's where I'm gonna lead my audience because I saw enough pre-programming with the Kirk and Candace thing where I went, ooh, even that was orchestrated. Did y'all hear her tell Candace? I like her. Y'all remember I did videos telling y'all how much I like her. You know what I mean? Like before anybody knew who she was, I was like, y'all pay attention. That woman book read like Martin Luther King. You know, I did that. Go back and look. Faithful Wisdom Words, Candace Owens. I did those videos. But now, after further research, either she's in on it or she don't realize she got honey potted. They talk about him getting honey potted. Didn't you beg to go to London and then randomly met your husband while you were there? Everybody stupid. Same thing happened with him. Come on. Stop it. That's the reason why, that's probably the reason why the Bible says that God gonna tell the two witnesses to get up and come up there with him. Now, mind you, because they might not be dead. I know y'all better read y'all Bible so y'all can understand. I know y'all been listening to church, y'all been listening to all these people dissect things for y'all. So y'all thinking all magical as if God ain't real. God gonna do it the real way. The real way would be these two coming on stage on the main stage, one going down, the other one going down just before Christmas, and then later on, God will tell you, no, they was alive. They was alive. We told them to come on up here. You get what I'm saying? That's the way God would do it. God ain't do it. Have you seen God do anything mystical and magical like y'all be thinking they gonna do? Have you seen him? No, he done it. He real, so he done kept it real. The last Trump really was a man named Trump. Real talk. Wisdom, she really was a girl that I moved on this property 327 2023, 666 days later, Donald Trump was inaugurated. But no, that's too real for y'all. Y'all waiting to see some old magical stuff. Some old like, oh, the number of the next. No, a girl named Wisdom was gonna tell you that's the dude because she just got to the Goshen to safety, and 666 days later, that dude was inaugurated. You get what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, get y'all mind off of what these fake Illuminati. I said I wasn't gonna say their names no more, but them pastors done told y'all better walk away from that and go read that Bible and define them words yourself, and then start looking around and going, was that it? That looked like it was it. I lost my job. I couldn't buy or sell because I ain't had no money. We couldn't leave the house. Then when you walk into the restaurant, they had a thermometer pointed at your forehead. People getting shot in their arm and falling out. Yeah, that seemed like it's mark of the beast. I know. I'm ticking y'all off. That's the reason why I don't want to talk about it no more. Ain't that right? You tell the truth, baby. That's why I don't want to talk about it no more. Because I already did what God told me to do. And I can't seem to go any further without getting like Candace Owens. Like, come on. Like, really? I, I can't get, I want to do like her. Like, really? Really? Y'all serious? Y'all don't see this? Please excuse me. I'm a new Christian. Please give me the grace as I try to, keep my tongue together. Hey, Princess. Y'all ain't seen Princess in a while. Hold on. My phone about to die, Princess. Hey, show the people yourself. Come here, Princess. Y'all remember her? I have a heart for homeless people, and these people were I think I told y'all the story. They were scammed by somebody stole their house. Like they lived in a trailer or a camper. That's what it was, and they stole their house. And I gave them a place to live, and then they end up having to keep moving, but they couldn't keep their cat. So I kept Princess, and she the most respectful kitty cat in the world. I kept all three of them, but the other two crazy. They done ran off somewhere. They gone. But this one stayed with me. This one stayed with me. The other two, man, the other two, oh God. I don't even want to talk about what the other two did. But anyways, y'all. All right. God bless y'all. It's getting dark. I hope I gave y'all some inspiration to think strategically, economically, and to fight through the freeze. I mean, y'all don't even know. I don't know what time it is. What, 4:25? I've been fighting since 7 a.m. to do that little bit I did there, but I did it. Fought my butt off. I sat there, girl. I sat there like this, like what? You know this world to make you numb. They got some stuff going on to make you weird. Look, it'll make you weird. But I sat there like this, and then finally at 2 o'clock, I said, you know what? I ain't got much, but I'm gonna get my little. I'm gonna get a pumice stone, and clean it. I'm, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm gonna figure it out. Yeah. So, but I did it till tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do more shorts. And I'm gonna try to walk away from the. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to walk. I'm gonna try to walk away from this conspiracy theory stuff. But like I said, it'll be making you go, "Are y'all serious?" But I'm gonna try, and I pray y'all try to go with me. Like, let's turn them off. They lying. They just distracting us from what really matters. All right, God bless y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll be back again soon. Maybe we'll feed some animals together tomorrow. Right? All right. Bye.